Hello, gentlemen, boys, girls, dogs, and cats, and welcome back to Calm Down, Level Up. Today we're here again. What if Austria and the Ottomans survived World War I, Part 2? If you guys remember last time, Austria had a really good time. They annexed both Romania and Yugoslavia. Even though Yugoslavia was like a smaller... Well, both Romania and Yugoslavia were smaller versions of themselves. We have a really powerful Axis-allied Austria-Hungary. It was a pretty good episode. If you didn't see it, make sure you go back and check it out. But before we start the second episode here, I'd like to thank all my patrons, the Mad King, Rodney, Samuel Bjornsson, Jeremy Houston, and Infinitum Gamer. Thank you all for being amazing patrons. And of course, last but not least, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Voidu, for being an amazing sponsor to the channel. Even though the Steam Summer Sale is over at Voidu, you can get some pretty cheap Steam keys if you would like to get some Hearts of Iron expansions that you missed out on. If you use the code SCHOOLSOUT, then you can get a 20% off everything site-wide, which is pretty incredible. It's pretty incredible, like, despite the fact that they already have really cheap games over there. So make sure you go check it out. And when you do, use my link in the description. But alright, boys, welcome back to the game. I'm starting off right where it ended. Austro-Hungarian Empire annexed both Yugoslavia and Romania in full. The Ottomans haven't done much. They've been prospecting for oil, getting their resources built up. They're doing a treaty with Iran, which I assume means that they're doing the Sabata Pact, which is pretty interesting. They don't have Iraq to get into their pact, so they'll probably just have Afghanistan. New Afghan. Oh, look at that. So Afghanistan went fascist, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, the Sabata Pact is here. Iran and Afghanistan will probably be joining it fairly soon, which means we won't have an Axis-allied Ottoman Empire, which is, you know, probably to be expected. I didn't really expect them to join the Axis, but if they did, it would have been awesome because they would have had pretty much the Central Powers in full. Also, if you guys remember last time, Germany was preparing to invade Italy. They're not allying Italy. They skipped alliance with Italy. They did prepare to invade Italy. They claimed South Tyrol, which is actually in Austria, and they trained mountaineer divisions. I guess they need to kick Italy out of the Axis first before they can do that. So they need to get Italy in the Axis and then kick them out and then invade them, which is kind of strange. They can't just invade them without them being in the Axis, but that's okay. They're also doing claim Alsace-Lorraine from the French, so we're seeing a really aggressive early Axis in this game, which is always really fun to watch. It's January 1940. They've claimed it. So, okay, I heard the justification noise. They're justifying on France. They just decided to just justify them. They're not going to use their focuses. What is France doing? They're democratic, but they're, the commies are rising. I don't think they're in the Allies yet. They're not in the Allies. And they might be going down the Little Entente, which would be really funny because Czechoslovakia is not even in the game, nor is Romania or Yugoslavia. All of the allies that they would usually get in the Little Entente. So if France did go to the Little Entente or the French alliance, it would fail horribly. So the only way that France really has a chance right now is if they do join the Allies, which actually the Netherlands already has. Now that Austria is big, are they going to start, you know, making divisions and stuff? They do have 0 manpower because they still have a disarmed nation. Italy is doing Italianization. They're going to be eating even more spaghetti and waving their hand with their fingers in the way that Italians do even more. If someone could make a mod for me, I would really appreciate it. See this Italianization focus, and see how all the hands are grabbing each other. If those hands could be changed to like how Italians do their hand thing, but they're all in the same way as these hands are. The whole mod is just changing this one focus thing. That would be amazing, and I would probably use it in every video. Japan is being seized back from the communist forces by the imperial forces. The imperial government still controls Manchukuo as well as the other puppets, and is actually, I think, allied with Korea. They're not allied, but they're friendly with Korea, because Korea is actually a fascist government right now. Yeah, so Iran did join Sabata Pact, and we'll probably see Afghanistan joining it as well. Italy is doing the Pact of Steel, so we will get Italy in the Axis, at least for a little while. Maybe just to help Germany invade France, and then once France is dead, Germany might go ahead and do their invasion of Italy focus. Actually, yeah. So they're doing an alliance with Italy right now. So Italy's going to get in the Axis. I'm not sure how soon after Germany's going to kick them out and invade them. And look at that, Japanese People's Republic was annexed. So Japan survived, but their focus tree didn't. Or did it? No, it did not. Rest in peace, Japanese focus tree. Okay, Mexican Socialist Republic joined Comintern. And, oh, the Siamese Empire joined Axis. Did something just happen where everyone is able to join factions now or something? So Siam, they're surrounded by the Allies. But I guess... Oh, I like this national spear. It's just a picture, a literal, just like a JPEG of wheat. They have 18 divisions. They'll probably get crushed, but if the Axis do win and are able to kill the Allies, you know, Siam will be brought back, and they'll probably be given some stuff over here. So Italy is in the Axis, and Germany is immediately doing kick Italy out of the Axis. And there goes the Soviets actually invading Lithuania, too. Whoa, Lithuania took some land? Oh, Poland, I forgot. Poland is in this faction. Poland is pushing the Soviet Union. Oh my god, wouldn't this be the best AI video we'd ever have if Poland pushed and actually annexed the Soviet Union after the Soviet Union declares war on Latvia? Estonia and Latvia are both pushing. I think it's probably just because the Soviets weren't prepared and they didn't have their divisions down here. The Polish divisions are doing really good. Oh, their manpower. It's going down a little bit. I don't think we're gonna see that strong of a Poland here. I mean, it's nice to see them take these towns and stuff, but that manpower's... Poland has lost 153,000 in a matter of like 2 weeks. Soviet Union's losing troops too, but they don't have manpower problems. Actually, yeah, they do. The Soviet Union has 0 free manpower. And they're losing just as many here. Look how fast it's going up. This is like... Okay, Italy joined the Axis again. Did they get kicked out and they just rejoined? What I think is happening here, this is quite like the Winter War, except if both sides were the Soviet Union. So both sides are just like losing hundreds of thousands of men really fast. Neither side is Finland in this conflict. Except it looks like the Soviets are pushing better at this point. They're gonna get it eventually. Wow, there's actually Germans in Siam that are preparing a naval invasion of Guangxi. That's incredible. Yeah, as you can see, the Polish line is totally breaking at this point. They do have a little encirclement. That's probably gonna get saved though, I would assume. Yeah, it was saved. They almost killed off like 3 divisions there. Oh my god, Luxembourg Reich? Okay, so they're fascist, and they made their own faction called the I assume that's just pronounced Luxembourg, maybe in a slightly different way. The Luxembourg Reich. I have never seen that before. What a beautiful sight. That's all I gotta say. Why didn't Luxembourg just join the Axis? That would have been I don't think I've ever seen Luxembourg join the Axis either. That would have been quite beautiful. Okay, Estonia is gone. That means Latvia is probably next, and then Poland will be last. That is dangerous for Germany though in the Axis because the Soviets will probably just annex it, or they'll set up puppets. There's a very low chance that the Soviets are just gonna leave Poland alone after this. Oh, justification against France has completed for Germany. Are they actually gonna do it? Because France looks pretty strong right now. 137 divisions. Only 49 military factories, though. Whereas Germany only has 57 divisions, so Germany's army's a lot smaller. But they do have, obviously, the help of Italy and Austria right now. Oh, why would you do that? You're already a formed nation. Why'd you have to form a different one? Okay, so they've decided to rebrand a little bit. It's now Greater Hungary instead of Austria-Hungary. All right. Wow. That's all I have to say. Uruguay was annexed that quick. Boom. The Brazil's schlong just got a little bit longer. That seems to be a common motif in my videos, where countries want schlongs, so they develop schlongs. Bolivia, what did you do to your flag? I'm disappointed. Okay, we have the peace deal over here. Okay, so Latvia and Estonia were just full annexed, and then we have Belarus was formed, and the Polish People's Republic was established as well. The Comintern just got quite a lot larger, pushed into Europe. Oh, okay, so there goes Tibet. Tibet's just gone. They reformed, and then they decided to reform a little bit more into China. Oh, Haiti Socialist Republic declared war on Dominican Republic. Also, okay, yeah, it did happen, guys. We have the Iranian Communist Authority joining Comintern. But I think there is Axis forces attempting soon here to make a landing on Guangxi. Also, China got Oh, France did join allies, okay. And Denmark. China got Taiwan back. I guess that maybe happened during the Japanese Civil War. Okay, so the Soviets declared war on Finland, but I just noticed something even better. You really are Dutch, aren't you? Isn't Amsterdam, like, the city with, like, the most bikes? I mean, that's pretty good. They did it before Japan, so. But, Winter War version 2 is a go. They're immediately losing all the battles. Who just joined the Comintern? Venezuela just joined the Comintern, okay. So, this time, Finland has, I was about to say something, but it totally doesn't matter anymore. America just joins the Comintern like it's nothing. Oh, and Mongolia has formed the new Mongol Empire. Both Tanatuva and Mongolia have left the Comintern and are both independent now. And they're fascist. So I didn't know the USA was allowed to join the Comintern unless they went fascist first. That was just my, you know, my preconditioned thoughts. But apparently, they can just go ahead and join the Comintern. So it looks like there's UK volunteers here, but the Soviets are doing a pretty good job of invading. So the entirety of Scandinavia is under threat of just becoming communists now. Germany is really going to need to step up and do something. I guess if they were to declare war on, like, Poland right now or something, they would probably do pretty well because a lot of the Soviet troops are up north. Oh, okay, and Brazil just joins the Northern Lights. So we have this is a two-front war, guys. We have the Finnish front, but we also have the Brazilian-Venezuelan front, in which Mexico and the US are aiding communist, leftist international Venezuela. And then, of course, we have Estado Novo, authoritarian Brazil has joined the Northern Lights faction. What's wrong with this game? There's something wrong with this game, guys. I can't tell what it is. Oh, there's Brazilians here! The Brazilian forces have arrived in Sweden, and they're coming to the aid of their Finnish allies. That's good to know. I've always wanted to see the great Brazilian... I've always wanted to see the great Brazilian entourage of forces moving through Scandinavia to fight communists. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so the Soviets are now justifying on Hungary. No, they're justifying on... Okay, well, they've just declared war on Germany. Wow. So they're just going ham. They're like, you know what? We're gonna fight the whole world. I guess they have America on their side, so I guess it works out. But, okay, so the Germans have abandoned the French front also. Oh, Afghanistan has just joined the Axis, too. What a game. I don't know if this... Okay, so Finland did just capitulate, which means the entire, like, Scandinavian army is going to get surrounded here. The Mongols joined the Axis, too, so they're going to try to strike the Soviet Union from Siberia. They only have, like, 5 horse divisions, but, you know, they can try. Can Tanatuva also, please, join the Axis? So, we have World War II starting up in 1941 here. And I really don't know who's going to win this. I think we have early advantage to the Soviet Union, but I think late game we're going to have advantage to the Axis and the Northern Lights. They have 2 pretty big fronts to fight on, and the Soviets only have 250 divisions, which is a lot, but they're going to be fighting a lot, they're going to be using a lot of equipment, and the Axis have quite a lot of divisions on their own, quite a few countries all producing equipment. Poland hasn't really made their army yet, so basically... the Soviets are fighting this whole thing by themselves. The only good thing they have going for them here is the Prussia pocket, where they're killing off quite a few divisions, or at least sending them out of here and sending them back to Germany. We have a pretty good push from the front in Greater Hungary. Again, Austria-Hungary, or now Greater Hungary, continues to do amazing. It's pretty incredible to see. But of course Germany is doing war with France, and knowing the AI, they'll probably declare the war. Okay, Mongolia was called into the war, so the Mongols... Oh, there's a lot of Soviet troops actually over here on the Mongol border, so this is yet another distraction. But the Mongols won't be able to do anything. They only have like 5 divisions. I did forget that the US is in the freaking Comintern, as well as Mexico. So they are going to be sending divisions out to help the Soviets, but I think they'll probably be mostly distracted with... They'll probably mostly be distracted with Brazil down here. As you can see, there's quite a few Mexicans and Americans down here fighting Brazil. Soviets are missing a lot of equipment at this point. They do have infantry equipment, but everything else they are missing quite heavily. And apparently they're losing hundreds of this equipment every day and not getting it back. Oh, and there goes the Dominican Republic joining the Axis. So fairly soon the Soviets will actually run out of guns, which I guess isn't too surprising. Oh, Guatemala has also joined the Axis. There might be quite the big game over here in the Americas, especially if the Comintern go to war with the Allies. Hold on. How did the Axis Italy? How did Italy get troops in here? They navally invaded here. Looks like. Do they? Can they walk through? Somehow the Italians. Oh, they must have landed in this port, walked up here, then got encircled. So 6 Italian divisions are gonna get killed off right there. Oh boy, the French Commune joined Comintern. Well, we have the strongest Comintern game I think I've ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, rest in peace, our awesome Greater Hungary that we've watched grow over the course of this couple of episodes here. These boys are gonna die, and Italy and Germany will probably be first, and then Hungary will probably be the last to go. The French are flooding into Italy. They've taken Munich. They've taken Frankfurt. The Russian forces are rushing towards Berlin. There's nothing that can stop this now. Greater Hungary was awesome, but it's not going to last. So it looks like the Ottomans will actually be the only ones that survive this. Now we'll just have to wait to see if the Allies who go to war with the Comintern. Well, I'm not sure if they will, but that'd be pretty crazy if they did. Oh, good thing that they're now denouncing the Versailles Treaty. A little late for that, Germany. I'm sorry to let you know. And they're establishing the SS. These are things that are definitely going to help, and they're dead. I guess Italy and Hungary probably both have to capitulate before the entire faction capitulates. But that's going to be really quick now because all the German divisions have disappeared. Well, that's the end of that. We have the end of what was a great run for these guys. Soviet Union only took 4 states. The French took 2. Mongolia was puppeted. Thai People's Republic was puppeted. Afghanistan, Dominica, Germany, Italy, and a lot of others were all puppeted. Alright, Yugoslavia's back, and they're slightly different. They have, oh I see, they're missing Vojvodina and also Macedonia. Oh, but good thing that Hungary gets to keep Zara. Hungary pretty much stayed great. What is this? Is this America? Oh, this is France. Why did France take that? That is disgusting. But Romania's back for the most part, except for, you know, their capital's gone. Austria's back. Czechoslovakia's back. No, sorry, just Czechia is back, not Czechoslovakia. Or the Czech Republic. French North Africa was established. Socialist Republic of Somalia. Germany is essentially the same as they were, border-wise, except they finally got Memel. They have Memel now. And here is the faction map mode. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. I guess if you want to see a third part, let me know. We could probably do that. Make sure to check out Voidu and my Patreon if you would like to support me, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace.